Let's go. 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 Tap that screen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Tap that screen. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Are you making sure that you guys are getting your water in today, right? Remember, guys, we have a commitment to where we're doing at least 4 bottles of water a day. Are you guys getting your 4 bottles of water in a day? Remember, guys, we have a commitment to where we're doing 6 to 10,000 steps a day. Are you guys getting your 6 to 10,000 steps in every single day, right? And we have a plan on how we're eating. What are you supposed to be eating, guys? You know what I'm saying? Keep your carbs low. Remember, 20 to 50 grams of net carbs within a day's time frame. 30 to 60 grams of added fats within a day's time frame. Are you in range with everything? Yep, you're doing the OMAD fasting for today, right? Are you in range of everything, guys? Remember, everything is a checklist, okay? Everything is a checklist. You start off on your checklist, guys, in the morning. Did you guys do your morning affirmations? You remember, guys, you were supposed to stand in front of the mirror and do your morning affirmation. Did y'all do that today? Did you get that in today? Miss Jackson says yes. Okay, perfect. Jackie said yes. Okay, perfect. All right. Letty P said yes. Great job. Okay. So, guys, we have a checklist. So, every day you got to make sure that you are on point with your checklist. It's kind of like just checking in with yourself. Hey, did I do this today? Did I accomplish that today, right? And at the end of the night, guys, you're going to put all of that stuff together and you're going to see that, hey, I accomplished everything that I set out to accomplish today. So job well done. And guys, you're just doing that is on repeat every single day. Every single day you have an assignment. You want to make sure that you're getting in your steps. You're getting in your water. You are maintaining the way that you're eating. You're eating the proper foods. We're eating whole foods. We have a checklist, guys, right? Did I have a bowel movement? How many meals did I have today? Did I only have 1 meal today? Okay, I only had 1 bowel movement. Perfect. If I had 2 meals and I only had 1 bowel movement, it ain't right, because that 1 meal is going to be backed up into your colon, right? So, guys, you got to be conscious of all of this type of stuff. So while I'm on here and I'm teaching you guys this stuff, you got to make sure that you guys are taking notes. Take notes, but guys, even if it's just a mental note. But these are things that's going to help you throughout your journey, okay? So, guys, anybody in here has hit a plateau. If you have hit a plateau, guys, drop me a comment saying me. Anybody in here that feels that you have hit a plateau? If you feel that you have hit a plateau, drop me a comment saying me. Okay? We're going to talk about why. Why did you hit a plateau and how are we going to get you up out of there, right? Listen, I can't have y'all just sitting down up in there getting mad and then you end up giving up because you feel like I done hit a plateau and I can't go no further, right? A lot of times, guys, it's because we have to evaluate what we're doing. We got to step back and we got to look into what we're doing. Because a lot of times, listen, we're going on this journey, guys, but then you start to slack off. You start to do things that you wasn't doing at first, okay? But you got to be real with yourself about that, all right? So, guys, you got to be honest with yourself. Honest with yourself, okay? So, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, we're going to talk about hitting a plateau, okay? We're going to talk about hitting a plateau. Why do you feel that you've hit a plateau, right? Have you guys even gave it any thought, right? Or do you just feel like, oh, I hit a plateau and I'm just, it ain't working no more. And do you just give up? Do you guys like really sit back and break down what you are actually doing? Because, guys, when you hit a plateau, it is something that you are doing or something that you are no longer doing, right? Something that you are doing to stop yourself from losing it, or you not doing something that you was doing before that had you losing the weight, right? So, number 1 is metabolic adaptation. Now, some of you all are probably like, well, what does that mean, right? Metabolic adaptation means, guys, let me give you an example. You know how like when you very first start off your weight loss journey, me, I was at 285 pounds when I started off, okay? That was me when I started off. So I was 285 pounds when I started off. The things that I did at this weight is not going to work in the body that I'm in right now, okay? So what you do at the beginning of your journey, you can't continuously to do the same thing. So you can't have the same eating habits. You can't have the same workouts. You can't be doing the same thing because it's not going to work the same as it did when you were this size. okay? So your body has less mass to maintain. So the same diet plan, the same workouts is going to be less effective over time, okay? It's going to be less effective over time, all right? So let me repeat that, guys. Number one is, okay, for the people that's just joining the room, guys, we are talking about hitting a plateau, why you probably hit a plateau. And then, guys, I'm going to take you back to show you how to get out of it, okay? So, guys, as we're in here, we do have one rule. You guys got to be tapping the screen, likes on the YouTube, right? But everywhere else, guys, just kind of tapping your screen. And YouTube, before y'all ask, I am actually on other platforms, so this is why I'm looking over here. No, I do not have an audience over here. I do have an audience over here, but I'm on other platforms. I am on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on Facebook over here, okay? YouTube is over here. Thank you for the donation, Adrian. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But guys, right now we're going to be talking about why did I hit a plateau, right? Why did I hit a plateau? And then we're going to figure out, well, how do we get out of it? Thank you. Thank you, Keisha. Keisha Newman. Thank you, boo. All right. So number one is metabolic adaptation. So what this means, guys, is that when you lose weight, you cannot do the same thing that you did when you first started off. So this was me when I started off at 285 pounds. I had a lot of weight to lose, okay? The body that I'm in now is not the same body that I was then. So I cannot think that I could do the same thing that I did back then and think that I'm going to get massive results like I did back then, right? So your body has less mass to maintain once you've lost the weight. So the same diet plan, the same workouts is going to be less effective over time. Thank you so much for the super chat. Rocky, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that's number one, guys. Number two is hitting carbs. Hitting carbs, guys, it's important to understand this. So when I say hitting carbs, you know how I talk to you guys about your net carbs, and for the new people, I tell you guys that when you're on your weight loss journey, you want to keep your net carbs at 20 to 50 grams on a daily basis to lose weight, okay? So 20 to 50 grams needs to be your net carbs on a daily basis, guys, and the easy way to hit that is because you're going to be eating whole foods. If you're not eating whole foods, then of course it's going to be harder for you, okay? So you want to make sure that you're eating whole foods. All right, that's number one. So when you're not within that range right there, and a lot of times when you lose weight, you don't notice that you increase like your portion sizes, right? At first you were being more conscious, you was weighing your foods, you was doing all of that stuff, you were following my plans to the T, right? You was doing all of that stuff at first, right? So you knew exactly what you're eating at first. But then after a while, if you've lost some weight, you start not weighing your foods anymore. You start not tracking your foods anymore. Your portion sizes will start to increase. Now you're going to start throwing in a soda here and there, a juice here and there, right? Because we always talk about not drinking our carbs, guys. We rather eat our carbs. And basically that means that don't waste your carb count on something to drink, okay? Don't waste your carb count on something to drink. So once you've lost weight, sometimes you go back into those old habits and maybe you're drinking a soda or two here and there. You're drinking a juice here or there. Now you done got into the habit to where you have one a day now when you wasn't having any of them a day, right? So you got to be conscious of that type of stuff, guys. It can also be a increase in maybe now you're throwing in snacks in there a day, even if it's a healthy snack. You're throwing in snacks in there when you wasn't snacking at first, okay? So this is why I tell you guys that you got to be real with yourself. When you hit a plateau, you got to step back and you got to evaluate what you're really, really doing. Not what you keep convincing yourself that you're doing, but what are you really, really doing, okay? So you have to be conscious of that, all right? So by doing that, guys, you're going to notice that you're going to have a slight increase, and you can actually have a stall, you know, you're going to hit a plateau or a stall because you're doing those types of things right there. So that's number two, guys, hitting carbs. Number one is metabolic adaptation. Guys, we're talking about why you may be hitting a plateau, okay? And once again, after we talk about the whys, I'm going to give you guys the solutions, okay? So number two is hitting carbs. Number three is less movement, right? Unconsciously, guys, you may not be moving as much as you was before, right? Because before, guys, remember, when you first hyped up about everything, right? I'm telling you, hey, hit your 6,000 to 10,000 steps a day. And you're on point, and you're making sure I'm doing my 6,000 to 10,000 steps every single day, right? Then after you don't lose some weight, you feeling cute now. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling yourself now. So now you're not tracking your steps like how you was before. So your body is not moving the way that you was before, right? You're not moving as much as you was before. So that could be a reason why as well. Or if you have not been moving throughout your journey, right? Because being this size right here, guys, it was easy for me to start losing a lot of weight rapidly. The heavier you are, the more weight that's going to come off of you faster because you got more of it to lose. Okay? Once you get down like this, guys, you got to be on point. Okay? Once you've lost a significant amount of weight and you're at a smaller version of yourself, but you maybe have a still little bit more weight that you're trying to lose, you're going to have to be more on point. So maybe if you was not working out right here, you was not getting active right here, right? Now it's time for you to start getting active. Okay? So if you're not moving your body, guys, right now, start moving your body. Okay? All right? Number 4, hormones. Hormones play a factor as well. So hormones like insulin, cortisol, thyroids, right? Leptin. Like, guys, all of these right here, it plays a role in fat loss. That's insulin, cortisol, leptin, thyroid. It all plays a role when it comes to fat loss. Okay? 1, you be stressed out. You may be having poor sleep, right? You have hormonal imbalances, especially women over 35. Women over 35, right? It becomes more crucial for us at that age, 35 and up, okay? So that can actually block your progress. Even if you're eating healthy and you're feeling like that you're working out, it can still stop you from losing weight if your hormones are imbalanced, okay? So you got to understand about your hormones, guys. You got to know what they are, and you got to know if they're imbalanced and how to get them back to be balanced. Okay? Your hormones is what runs your body. So you gotta understand about your hormones, guys. That is a must. Okay? If you want to be successful on your journey, guys, you want to understand your hormones, because your hormones is what determines a lot of different things that your body is going through. Okay? Especially 35 and up. You're not going to snap back and bounce back and lose quickly like a person that's in their 20s. It's not going to happen. So you got to be more effective. Now, you can still lose quickly like that, right? Because I did it. And I showed so many of you guys how to do it. You can still lose quickly, but you got to go about it a different route. You got to go about it based off of focusing on your hormones versus focusing on just calorie deficit, calorie in, calorie out, and things of that nature, okay? So your hormone imbalances. Number 5, guys, is water retention and inflammation. How many of you guys suffer with inflammation? How many of you guys feel like that your body holds onto water? If you do, guys, say me. If you do, say me. You can raise your hand up. You can say me, whatever, right? But say me, guys, if you feel that you got water retention or inflammation. Okay? So, guys, if you hit a plateau due to water retention or inflammation, that's not a true plateau. Okay, I just want you to know that. That's not a true plateau. So what it is that your body is just holding onto water, and it could be from stress. It could be from lack of sleep. It could be from high salt intake, so sodium intake. It could be from muscle repair. It could be from hormonal fluctuations, right? So once again, if you feel like that you have water retention, if you feel that you have inflammation, that is not a true plateau. Your body is just holding on to water, okay? Your body is holding on to water, guys, and you have to, because you know this, because you're recognizing this, now we got to break everything down. Like, am I stressed out? That's one of the reasons that it could be caused by. Am I having a lack of sleep? That's another reason that could cause it. Am I taking a lot of salt? Am I eating a lot of salt? That's another reason that it could be, okay? Muscle repair. Am I working out too much and I'm not having the repair time, the resting period in between my workouts? That causes flare-ups, guys. That can cause that, okay? Like, the resting period, guys, during a workout is just as important as the workout, okay? It is just as important. You got to give your body time to rest in between workouts if you're working out like crazy, okay? or your hormonal fluctuations. Okay? So water retention and inflammation, guys, it is a big thing. All right? So body composition changes. That's going to be number 6. All right? Guys, that's the last one I'm going to talk about, and then we're going to talk about the solutions. So body composition changes. So maybe now your body is losing fat while gaining muscle, right? So that could be a stage that you're at right now. Your body is losing fat, but your body is gaining muscle if you have added on strength training, okay? If you've added on strength training, guys, you're going to start to build muscle, okay? It's going to happen. So it may not reflect more on the scale, but you may notice it, guys, when it comes to your clothes, how your clothes fit. They fit looser in the midsection area, or, you know, they just fit differently. So that is a sign that could be a reason why as well, okay? So it's not just the scale victories, guys. It's all victories that are around it. Remember, guys, as we're going through this journey, it's a puzzle, okay? And we have a bunch of pieces that we have to put together to get this beautiful puzzle that we want, which is us. This is the body that you desire to be in. That is your puzzle. So you have to figure out what pieces does it take or that needs to be there to accomplish that full puzzle that you want for you. Not what somebody else wants for you, what you want for you, okay? So now let's talk about it, guys. Fat is stored energy. Okay, I need y'all to understand that. Fat is stored energy, okay? Now, a lot of times you're going to hear people talk about what? Calorie deficit, calorie in, calorie out, right? If you live your life based off of when it comes to dieting, if you live your life based off of counting calories, guys, say me. Say me. If you live your life based on counting